Better.
Yeah.
For us as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Better. Just do it faster.
And is it now
Well, we're not
love,
doing it faster, it's just more
love
engaging.
ending
so
and then
it's going-
step, or is it like
Time
feel?
flies when you're having fun.
Nou, dan bedoel ik eigenlijk het ritme.
So how?
Het ritme, dat we er dus ritme nu in aan brengen zijn.
Ja,
Ja.
we leggen er meer
Dus
nadruk
dan
op.
lijkt die...
Stop.
dan
Go
lijkt die
right to-
sneller
You guys
door.
did it right.
Yeah, okay.
Don't tell me different.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think
Yeah,
it's what we
precies,
used to
dat
do
is
with
wat
blue
we-
skies at the end, that we followed the hand and just.
Yeah.
That's what I call a power ode.
Power out.
Power
Oh,
ode.
oet.
Out.
Ode.
Out.
Power out.
Power
Power?
ode.
Power out.
That's Canadian.
Zo'n Canada.
Yeah?
Power ode. Power out.
Power out. I thought something like that, but
Oh,
I
I can't even say that. Power out.
Power out.
Okay.
So
What's
do
next?
you want to do about it? Well,
Yeah.
what you want to do lately?
the love song. Oh no, it's not love. Well,
Well,
Yeah.
should we do the other one?
it's a sad love song. Yeah. Let's do
Say the
other.
title of the song. Get used to
I
saying
did
the title.
lately.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ladies don't understand me. Lately.
Lately.
Is that going to be your other song?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to figure out if we're
Yeah,
gonna
which
do
one
it first or
first and
Huh?
which one first?
Which one
Transition.
first? Transition.
Yeah. Coming
things
up.
like that.
I'd like it to be the first one.
Yeah, I was
Lately.
gonna say you wouldn't want to do this after
No.
that fun song because it would
No.
be hard to get us in the mood.
Yeah.
Harder, I should say. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would start with this one.
Lately.
Mhm.
Ja. Okay.
We moeten even aan hem nog het einde doorgeven. Weet je nog, het
Oh ja.
einde, dat jij op mijn movement nog naar boven gaat?
Ja.
Niet doen, blijf op
Dat
dezelfde
doen we niet
noot.
meer.
Want ik ga nu, wat zijn de woorden ook weer?
My love, something.
My love, goodbye. Dus ik pak jouw noot. In plaats van dat ik naar beneden ga.
Fijn,
Is
mooi.
die wat positiever?
Make it more positive.
love. Yeah, we changed it into the my love, goodbye. My love, goodbye. Sounds more positive.
So, we stand differently. Like on this song, I stand on the outside.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Stand on the,
really-
no, you're standing
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So
So
release.
we staged this one the last
Yes.
time, yeah? So show me what you remember,
Yeah.
because I
We've been
don't
working
remember a
on
damn
it.
thing.
Meek. Look at that. Alright, so that's been useful. Okay, cool. Let's go.
Doen we met die
Sugar loves
posities toch?
kids.
So you might
Wat deed ik uiteindelijk weer? Ik mocht niet met mijn handen in mijn zakken.
First we had the,
Mike?
we're gonna have a conversation.
Ja, maar ik vroeg alleen wat mijn positie toen was. Omdat ik niet met mijn handen in mijn zakken.
Volgens mij had jij, jij had ook een,
Ja, ik had uiteindelijk de laatste
Arm open.
repetitie had ik iets gedaan.
volgens mij had je arm open.
Ja, Nick ging zo staan.
Oh ja. I did this starting out. And I don't know why, but
Speak English.
Yeah,
Hmm.
we're just thinking, last time you told us to all take a natural position as if you're about to talk to somebody. And when we look back at the video, Bas and I we did something and the two of them were standing still. So we discussed last time how we're going to start.
Okay, so I think what's going to motivate the stance will be what do you need to talk to that person about?
yeah.
Yeah.
So what is it? You look at angry. Hands on hips is an anger move, just so you know. Why don't you put your one hand in a pocket? Yeah,
This one or the other? This one.
whatever you're comfortable with.
This
Okay. And if you're going to put your hand in in that pocket, I would lean on that leg. Yeah. There. Yeah.
Okay. We zouden even... Whoa, that's timing.
You've got mail.
That's okay. Yeah.
No, not me.
Alright. Oh, this is hilarious. Hey!
Hoe is het? Ja, goed. Ja, zeker.
Dat is tof, hè?
Ja, het is heel erg leuk.
Dit
Ja,
zingen?
ja, dat zijn-
Suiker.
Doe nog wat suiker geleden.
Brought back the sugar.
Sugar
You
lady.
brought back the sugar.
Sugar lady.
Sugar.
En Zeg maar, I can't remember well, the first,
Was we were the orchestral.
it's like the whole song in
Setting
one,
the
yeah.
So here's the thing about the stance, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to stand still when you're singing. So, because if it's orchestral and if you start it like this, and you start doo doo doo, I don't know how it goes, but if just because you're thinking, right?
Yeah.
You're thinking.
It's not yet directing the person.
Right.
No.
So
Okay. Yeah.
don't feel like you have to stand in this stance. If anything, that looks really odd.
Yeah.
So if you're just, if you're by yourself, you change your stance as you're singing. That would look really cool.
Yeah.
If you could achieve that, I'd love that.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that pitch.
Lately I have had the strangest feeling, with no vivid reason
Yeah,
here.
just so you know, that that is a directed, choreographed, no, the hand.
Yeah.
We don't, if there's nobody there, we don't usually, not yet. That means really strong, just trying to help, right? That was really cool up until you did that, and then I went, what?
Yeah, what's new?
It just distracted me. So
Yeah.
you're gonna do anything, like I said, just make those moves nice and subtle and natural, and shake shoulders, look down, look up, hands out of the pockets, and maybe one little gesture like that. But that was just
Too strong.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
This is great. I get to easily stick with that pitch without. Okay. Excellent.
It's the first song too. Here's what I would do. I would walk from different directions on the stage. I wouldn't walk in like a quartet.
No.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
That's a
I'd
good
walk
idea.
you two on that side and you two on that side. And just walk in nice and slow. Stand in your spot. Take the pitch and start.
Can we do that?
The very yes,
Yeah,
you can.
we can apply. We
No,
can.
no, can we do it now?
Oh, here you mean?
Oh yeah, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can apply from coming from
Yeah,
two
we can tell
directions.
them.
Yes.
We can
Okay.
tell them.
There's no rule stating that you have to come in any side. You say, we're going to enter from both sides, just announce us,
Yeah.
and we'll enter the stage very
Yeah.
slowly.
And if they applaud, we're not going to go like
No.
this, of course. We
No.
just stand there.
No, if they're applauding, forget them.
Yeah.
Don't even recognize them until the end of the song.
So when he's pitching, we will come up.
No,
The announcement,
Okay.
I think.
The
after
announcement.
Okay.
I'll just walk up and,
please welcome on stage cross-section. I mean, what? What was the
Next generation.
Next generation. So, no, go slow. I mean, take
Slower.
your time. In the mood that you're in, what kind of mood? Yeah, that was it. That was a better walk. That was just like, it's a nice, they're going to clap. You can look up and you can look around and just find a place.
Can we do, ik heb één bezoekje, dat we al blazen voordat we staan?
Can you do it behind the stage, behind the curtain? When you blow the pitch and just hum it as you come out?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if we're on
if they're on the other
two
side,
sides.
then, well,
Oh,
we'll
no,
They'll have
take
their
it.
own pitch.
We'll have our own pitch.
It would look really pro if you did and you didn't take a pitch right now.
Yeah.
So why don't you give that a try?
Oh yeah, ik hoor hem zo.
Take, hum your notes. Hum your notes as you're walking on. Keep humming. Keep humming. Remember to keep moving. You're all by yourself.
Lately I have had the strangest feeling, with no vivid reason here to find. Yet the thought of losing you's been hanging round my mind. Far more frequently you're wearing perfume, with your
say no special place to go.
And when I ask,
Will you be coming back soon?
you don't know.
No, you never know.
Well, in my mind I've many wishes.
I hope my premonition misses.
But what I really feel, my eyes won't let me hide, 'cause they
always
start to
cry and cry.
How I cry. Oh,
Lately I've been staring in the mirror, very slowly picking me apart, trying to tell myself I have no reason with your heart.
but once again I start.
Just the other night while you were sleeping, I heard you whisper someone else's name. But when I asked you of the thoughts you're keeping, you just say nothing's changed.
Oh, in my mind I've many
I
wishes.
hope my premonition misses.
But what I really feel, my eyes won't let me hide, 'cause they
always start to
always
start to cry. 'Cause this time could mean goodbye, goodbye. Oh, in my mind I've many wishes.
Hope my premonition
misses. But what I feel, my eyes could never hide.
'cause they
Always start to cry. 'Cause this time could mean goodbye. This time could mean each time I cry. Goodbye.
How's that feel? Besides the cat going,
Yeah. Well, we're used to that. Missy does that as well, doesn't she?
like, it
But
had
she'll
one
take-
go, beep, beep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to,
Yeah.
I think you guys are doing great,
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought she was singing really well.
So so were you though, so were you.
Mm.
You're baritone,
Hmm?
you're definitely a baritone.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
so pretty at times, I was like, oh. Yeah, very nice.
Thanks. Thanks.
We can make this more powerful. Could you all, I wanna try something, okay? Can we get 4 chairs,
Yes.
please?
Can you please look at it?
Ik klonk al geheel over.
Oh, no, you're not getting away that easy.
Alle 4 de stemmen
You
van het
two
woord.
face each other. You two face each other. You don't really want to talk to each other, do you? Okay, so you need to know what it feels like to have a conversation with somebody saying the words you're saying. Right now, we're imagining what that would look like and feel like.
Mm-hmm.
But for us to really know how the action and reaction can take, take form as you're having a conversation. So I want you two to be the narrators. You two.
Yeah.
You are the one they're talking to. So react to whatever they're saying. Okay? And we may not get through this, but you need to know how this should feel. And this is an exercise. So just the idea is to make that eye contact first and know that you have something to say. You have something to say. Okay? Can you do it past the
Yeah.
oohs?
Lately.
Yes, that's it. Start right there.
Lately I have had a lately.
Oh.
Lately I have been a. Lately I've had the strangest. Slowly. Lately I have had the strangest feeling, with no vivid reason here to find. Yet the thought of losing you's been hanging round my mind. Far more frequently you're wearing perfume.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. You know what?
Yeah.
I know. This is almost, it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah. I don't know how to react yet.
It's not out.
You react the way, if she was saying these real words to you, how would you react? You're going to react naturally. Yeah. I can tell, you're reacting already.
Okay.
You don't want to let yourself react.
Ik weet ook niet waar die nou echt van komt, jongens, maar...
Maakt niet uit.
Nee, dat is
dat
dat
is
is soms
ja,
natuurlijk.
tuurlijk.
Snappen wij. Alles bij elkaar niet.
Because there's some, to be honest, when I heard this song for the first time, there is so much beauty, there's so much love in this, in the feeling. It's not as sad as you think it is. You have to, like, is there any hope in this?
There should be. Yeah.
There's got to be, because right now, it's so down that it stays down and down and down, and I'm thinking, man, we have to have a talk.
Yeah.
You know what,
Yeah.
lately, things have been,
Yeah.
and I feel something.
Yeah.
Can you help me feel better about this? I think that's what the words are really asking.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then if you want to get strong, then the music builds like this.
Yeah.
But we can't start so really, because you'll be dead by the time the song is finished. We'd be hanging ourselves.
Yeah.
Well, let's not do that. Okay, so let's just be honest right now and let's just say what you gotta say. Here we go.
Lately I have had the strangest feeling, with no vivid reason here to find. Yet the thought of losing you's been hanging round my mind. Far more frequently you're wearing perfume, with you say no special place to go. And when I ask, will you be coming back soon? Don't know. No, you never know.
Change the mood.
Well, I hope my premonition misses, but what I really feel, my eyes cry, 'cause they always start to cry and cry. How I cry, oh. Lately I've been staring in the mirror, very slowly picking me apart. Trying to tell myself I have no reason I heard you whisper someone else's name. But when I ask you of the thoughts you're keeping, you just say nothing's changed. Oh, I hope my premonition misses you. But what I really feel, my eyes always start to cry. 'Cause this time could mean goodbye, goodbye. Oh, in my mind I've many wishes. Oh, it misses, but what I feel, my eyes could never hide. Always start to cry and cry, 'cause this time could mean goodbye.
Dat is een prachtig lied hoor.
Ik wil heel
Ja.
Wow, so powerful. We're making way more music. Oh my gosh, just the way it was intended. Otherwise, it felt so held back. That's what I was feeling. I was like, no, you guys are playing so safe. You don't want to get real with this. And sometimes pain, I mean, to be real, you must be vulnerable. And to be vulnerable on the stage means you expose yourself. And sometimes well, not sometimes, for the most part, we don't want to do that. We'd rather laugh at ourselves or, be silly or whatever, or do rhythm songs that, have ooh-ah in it. But when it comes to something like this, it is the performer, for you, I mean, that would score so high, right there, just based on the musicality of what was being expressed. You allowed the music to move you. And maybe I moved you up too soon. Actually, I should have waited until that music actually did move you.
There is
But you could
doesn't
have.
matter.
You know what I mean? And that's tough. But if you want to score high in the 70s and 80s, that's the kind of passion you need to bring. And you do it until you get emotional, but you don't break down.
No,
And I mean, you don't ever hold back. You just have to learn to sing through it. If you feel yourself getting all, tight up there, just think
But what happens to
sick
me?
puppies or something.
Sick
Oh,
puppies.
Sick puppies.
I can give an example
Dirty
of how it
socks.
works with me. When my little girl was only a couple of days old, I wrote a song for her. And in the first period of the time that she was very little, I could sing very easily just to her, like she was a baby, she didn't understand. But afterwards, when she was 5, 6, 7, she said, Papa, play that song again. And then I find it very difficult to sing for her. I can even feel it now. So if I'm singing it now, I have to have a few beers first or something, but I have to do
That's
something.
fine. Go have a few beers before you sing. Nobody cares.
No,
Anything.
to be able to sing it, in the way I want to sing it. Or else it just sounds cool and collective. Okay, I'm doing my song and that's it. That's not how it was meant to be.
No,
Definitely. So that's what I felt now. ik zie dan iets heel moois ook, hè, in jou. Zie ik echt iets, dan denk ik van, je bent jong. En ik heb gewoon een beetje wat tijd achter de rug. En ik zie vanavond jouw happiness helemaal nu. Je bent heel blij. Ik weet niet of het door de volle maan komt. Trouwens jij ook.
Ik voel me heel blij.
Ja. Dus dat voelt dan heel prettig. En hoe mooi jij zingt. Dus dan is het wel opgeteld. But it's, you know, it's a song that brings out that in people maybe,
Yeah.
or, yeah.
I agree. I mean, I don't know how you feel about this, but you two could start off. It could be about you.
Yeah.
You could use the relationship
Yeah.
on the stage. That would be, I mean, that would be very
Okay.
cool.
That would be work for me.
I don't know
Yeah.
how you would feel about that.
I've run it through a couple of times and I'm happy to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, that would be like two players and, you know, and you guys kind of like the shadows of them,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
So that's an explanation also for the way we walk on stage with a ritual leader.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
And to meet up.
Yeah.
You could, I mean, you don't need to be facing the mic or facing the
No,
audience.
no,
If
no.
you had a little bit of an angle on you, so that, of course, they pick, the mic would pick you up. But you wouldn't, you know, don't stand like this, but
No.
if you stand, you know,
Yeah.
so that you're looking at each other on an angle.
Yeah.
We don't actually have to take those positions, we can just kind of move slightly, that is more opposite than,
Yeah.
And is it still so that we move back a little in the
bowl?
in the bowl
Well-
when we do, lately I've been staring, because,
Well,
Let's-
yeah,
let's run
I mean,
it.
let's
Let's
play
see
it.
what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's do it.
And you
And
two
what
need
if
to-
I don't even have to, we could stand on the outside maybe, or
No,
should
I
we
like,
stand-
I
yeah,
like the
okay.
intimacy
Yeah.
right here. And they'll be your shadows. In other words, they'll play he'll play you and you play him.
Yeah.
I find it very difficult to be the listener whilst singing the words.
Yeah.
It was a very
Yeah.
interesting struggle because
it's
you.
tricky.
It was very
Right.
hard, wasn't it? Yeah.
Well, you know what? We don't do that enough as the amateurs. I mean, that's true acting and singing. That you're now becoming a singing actor, a singing performer, because it is all about action reaction,
Yeah.
right? But it's a developed technique. You can't just expect it to happen. It's gonna, you know, you have to work at it for it to
It was very.
make it happen.
It was difficult.
Yeah.
It was.
Well, the other thing you could do, another technique that you could do while you're rehearsing is play an audio of you guys doing it, so you don't actually have to sing.
uh-huh,
And then-
You could use it to learn, you know, the
Yeah.
movements, mouth the words, keep the words, mouth the words, and how would you act, and
Yeah.
it makes you more aware of what your body's doing
Yeah.
as well when you're
Yeah.
not focused on the notes.
Yeah.
Because I have to think about a reaction.
While you're saying. the
Well, you're
words.
gonna have to listen to the song now from a different perspective,
So do I literally shadow him or do I shadow his feeling?
his feeling. And you,
yeah, that's
as
what
if
we do
those are
already,
your words,
Yeah.
yeah. That would be, that's high level stuff, you guys.
Mhm.
And to start off with this, a big number first. Yeah, so hum it as you walk on. So imagine, if you will, the audience would be clapping, and then they notice. So make eye contact. Yeah, that's good. Now take one step forward.
Lately I have had the strangest feeling,
Good.
with no vivid reason here to find. Yet the thought of losing you's been hanging round my mind.
You're just listening. Just listen. I love that. You were just listening, right?
Okay.
When you start doing this, that
That-
means
that's
you're
it. Yeah,
reacting.
yeah.
And
Never my partner.
Yeah.
I know, I'm
Yeah,
trying to
yeah, he's
work that.
he's working it out.
Is the mic still picking this
Yeah.
up?
Oh yeah.
Seem like,
Mike will be right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretend. Where's? Yeah, the last time we had a mic.
We had a
too.
mic, yeah, we can have a mic.
That's very helpful.
yeah, because I thought maybe we were losing sound, but I was saying that way, or see that.
If you lift that one up.
I'm going to show you.
Okay.
I'm going to help. It's you get a better sense of what the mic, you know, is going to be like.
Yeah.
So I love the steps, so right here, I can see. So just turn the body, see, a little bit like this. Yeah, but come on up, like, so we're parallel, okay?
Yeah.
But you see, it's not like this,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a little bit
Yeah.
like this. And then you do the ooh, ooh, oohs, and you've got something to say, ooh, 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 and then you go,
Lately I have had the strange. Yeah.
see now, you're still this way,
Yeah.
and the head's still going this way. If
Yeah.
it was this way,
Yeah.
but it isn't,
Yeah.
it's this way.
Just have that
Yeah, that
directional.
kind of
Yeah.
15-degree, yeah.
To the point.
Okay.
So, because you really want the audience, this side of the audience is gonna see us, that side of the audience is gonna see you.
Yeah.
And from the middle, we can still see you. It's not like you have to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So get comfortable and find that stance that
Yeah.
you know is right.
And do we have eye contact in the beginning?
Yeah.
That's what she
Yeah.
had.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Oh no, we looked at each other. I was just, and then when they really stepped towards each other, we.
Yeah, all of you step.
Yeah.
But do we then look away from each other?
Yeah.
No,
We just keep looking at
Peripheral
each other.
vision.
just for the first part, I just want to make sure the audience sees the connection.
Yeah.
Whoa! Okay, so they're clapping and they're watching, so make contact with each other as you walk in the room.
Lately I have had the strangest feeling, with no vivid reason here to find. Yet the thought of losing you's been hanging round my
About to say
mind.
something else? Step forward.
Far more frequently you're wearing perfume.
Okay, good. So you
Yeah.
can change your stance right
Yeah.
there, like
Yeah.
you go from that to
Yeah.
going to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So play with this.
Yeah.
And feel the conversation, right?
Yeah.
Almost like you were sitting down, so that it has.
Yeah.
It becomes real for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would pull just a little bit closer
Yeah.
this way.
Yeah.
What,
Yeah.
the distance is fine for me, but just get,
Something lately?
yeah, lately.
Yeah. Pitch one more time. Yeah. Lately I have had the strangest feeling, with no vivid reason here to find. Yet the thought of losing you's been hanging round my mind.
Closer.
Far more frequently you're wearing perfume, with you say no special place to go. And when I ask, will you be coming back soon? You don't know. No, you never
Slowly,
know.
slowly, slowly,
Well, in my mind I've many wishes. I hope my premonition misses.
Look at 'em.
But heal my. Oh yeah.
So when you say that, but in my mind,
Yeah.
like he's just listening
Yeah.
to, and then you could just go when you
But
guys
what
do
are
the
you
but,
feeling?
so
Yeah.
you can keep this now perspective
So I'll just have to
and just
keep an eye on
just
what you
yeah
So the whole thing is conversation.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah.